Our Breakfast of Champions celebration for the month of March. As you peruse the programs on your tables, I encourage you to explore the HHS social media tags that are listed at the bottom. These tags enable us to share the wonderful moments of today's celebration. And don't forget to scan the QR code at the bottom right, which will grant you access to a video of this month's Breakfast of Champions celebration in about a week or two. Now, let's talk about the heart of today's event. Our Breakfast of Champions is all about recognizing those students who embody the values of hard work, caring attitude, and positive energy by making an impact not only in their classrooms, but in the lives of their teachers and fellow students. As we know, being a part of a school community is a unique experience. It's a place where young minds embark on a journey to discover themselves, their place in this world, and how they can make a difference. But for some, this journey isn't always smooth, but it is incredibly meaningful. Each month, our teachers are asked to reflect upon their students and select someone they wish to honor and appreciate. These students have been chosen because they've enriched the learning environment with their kindness, determination, and positivity. Today, we have the privilege of celebrating the accomplishments of 10 remarkable students. In a moment, you'll hear from our staff members who have embraced this opportunity to shine a light on just how much your student means to all of them. Teachers, when it is your turn, please come up to the podium with your entire table, guests included. You'll find your notes and certificates up here. Please make sure to speak into the microphone. We can adjust it, especially for the short ones. And after your remarks, you can present your student with their well-deserved certificate, and then we will get one group photo. So without further ado, Mr. Thornley from our CTE department will be recognizing Alexander Beltramini.
Morning, everybody. Y'all can hear me okay? Great. First off, I'm going to go off the cuff here. Alex is just a fantastic individual. Love having him in class. I can't say enough positive things about this young man. I'm so honored to be here, congratulating his success throughout the year. I'm honored to be celebrating his achievements. Every morning, Alex walks into class, we see each other in the hall, and just this fist bump with energy. He's ready to tackle whatever the day brings. Positive attitude radiates throughout the classroom, picks me up, and he's the kind of student every teacher hopes to have in their class. Like, this is why we teach, because of people like him. This is why I get into this profession, why I've been doing it for 20 years and pivoted outside of the private sector into education, because of kids like him. He's consistently striving to maintain a high academic standard, and it's a testament to his intelligence, discipline, and work ethic. In our class, we rotate from project to project. Groups change all the time. He adapts to any situation. He takes a leadership role. He takes a back seat and gets all the hard work done. He steps up to guide his group with confidence, puts in the hard work behind the scenes. He thrives in every role that he takes. I think what I love most about Alex is his consistent effort to improve, his proactive communication. He doesn't settle for doing well. He seeks feedback, asks thoughtful questions, engages in meaningful discussions to ensure he's getting the most out of his education. Clarifies the concepts, seeks ways to strengthen his work, discussing strategies to improve. He's always striving to be a better version of himself every single day. His willingness to take initiative and communicate openly demonstrates maturity and drive that's going to serve him well in whatever he does. He's an authentic and kind. He's a genuinely wonderful young man, leads not just with his actions, but with his heart. I feel incredibly fortunate to have had the opportunity to teach and get to know him. Alex, never stop pushing yourself. Your ambition, character, and resilience will take you far. Greatness is just around the corner, but I know it's already within you. Keep striving, keep believing, and the sky is the limit. Mr. Stroh?
Yep. Oh, that's because we pivoted a little bit. Sorry, guys.
There we go.
Yeah,
I'm going to put Mr. Sargent.
perfect.
There you go, sir. Photo op.
All right, and coming from our Fine Arts Department, Austin Rabig will be recognized by Tyler Guthrie.
All right. Austin has been doing an absolutely fantastic job in band throughout this school year. From day one, Austin has been one of the top students in the concert band, not only playing, but just attitude-wise. He's always coming up to me. There was one point in the school year I still remember that there was a section of our music that wasn't the same as the recording online, and he came up to ask about it and be like, why are we doing it differently? And I was like, that's a good point. Let's switch it and try it this way. So he's always on top of everything, pointing things out to me. Austin is highly, highly motivated to play his instrument at a very high level, and he also shows this in as well as outside of class, whether it's in marching band, pep band, within our curricular band. Austin is doing a whole lot down in the Fine Arts Department. Austin is always learning his music ahead of time, like I said, asking great questions, and is engaged in his own learning. Austin also, as a freshman, not all freshmen do, decided to audition for next year's top wind group, the Wind Ensemble, which is audition-based. It's freshmen through juniors, everyone going and just seeing who wants to be a part of that ensemble. And as a freshman, not only did Austin end up making the Wind Ensemble group, but he actually ended up scoring the highest out of all of the students in the band program as well as a freshman, which was a really awesome accomplishment that when I announced that, everyone was going up to him saying, awesome job, congrats, even the trombone players in other groups, which was a great thing to see. Austin has emerged as a key member in the band program and continues to seek ways to improve his own playing on a regular basis, and I look forward to seeing what Austin has to do in the future for the band program as well.
Presenting our first Raider Pride Award, Mrs. Ramirez will be recognizing Jaden Ramirez.
I think we're gonna sit. Okay, that's fine. Good job. Good morning. I am here to recognize Jaden. He is a freshman at Huntley High School in our self-contained autism program, and I want to share with you his remarkable journey. Jaden, when he first started his freshman year, really struggled with physical aggression and being able to communicate with his team. He often expresses frustration through anger in his actions, which affected his relationships and overall success in school. However, through consistent support and a plan that best met Jaden's needs, he's shown significant growth in communicating with staff and following expectations of having safe hands and a calm body. He comes to school every day with a smile on his face, and he's a joy to work with. He easily interacts with known staff and loves seeing his peers and observing their behavior. Over time, his ability to handle challenges in a more positive way has become so clear. Today, Jaden handles situations with patience, and his growth has been an inspiration to both his peers and his teachers. What makes this transformation even more powerful is the reminder that personal growth isn't linear. It takes time, persistence, and a willingness to change. We are all so proud of Jaden's progress and excited to see where the future will take him.
Thanks to you.
La 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 la.
Sarah Bellick will be receiving our second Raider Pride Award that is presented by Ms. Johnson and Ms. Weddle.
Good morning. Oh, I think it should be closer. So Mrs. Whittle and myself wanted to nominate Sarah today for her hard work and dedication in our biology class. Sarah is a one-of-a-kind student. Not only does she perform well academically, but she is also extremely self-aware, a self-starter, and she collaborates effortlessly with her peers. Sarah comes in every day with a smile and a readiness to learn. Watching her interact with her group members as they collaboratively find ways to solve problems and answer questions is a joy. If everyone could have the heart and character that Sarah exhibits, the world would be a much better place. It is clear to us that Sarah is going to leave a large imprint on our lives and the lives of everyone she encounters. We look forward to watching her continue to grow into a strong and successful young woman.
From our English department, Mr. Sargent will be recognizing James Thompson.
There we go. James is a stellar student, but that is not why he is here. Since I first met him in August, he always kept engaged in class activities, asked good questions, participated even when no one else did. But that is not why James is here. I can always rely on James to turn in high quality work, to offer his unique perspective in any of our class discussions, and to elegantly arrange his ideas into exemplary essays, especially last week. But that is not why James is here. Without a doubt, he is a stellar student, but there are things that James does in class that very, very few students do. James has unparalleled kindness. He lifts up those around him. He helps people when they are in need. James has some of the best character of any student I have ever had the privilege to teach, and that is why I chose him today. I may be his teacher, but I feel like throughout this year, James has been teaching me a lot about how to be kind. So thank you, James, for the positive impact that you've had on me and on your peers in your classroom. You are a champion. All right.
Coming from our social studies department, Liam Doyle will be recognized by Mrs. Schaefer and Ms. Maddock.
All right, Ms. Vanek and I would like to recognize the hard work of Liam as he has found great success during his freshman year here at Huntley High School. Liam is not only working hard in class, but he is also involved in many extracurriculars like football, orchestra, and theater. He shows great responsibility in and out of class and is always kind and generous to those around him. He walks into class every day with a smile on his face and is ready to learn, ready to participate. Liam embodies the Raider way in all of these. So Ms. Vanek and I wanted to celebrate his successes today. Keep up the good work, Liam.
Receiving the award from the World Languages Department, Miriam Archer will be recognized by Mrs. Costola.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'm happy to introduce to you Miriam Archer. She's our champion. Let me see here my notes of champions today. So I've known Miriam for 2 years, but not 2 consecutive years, and that's where she sets apart from everybody else that I've nominated so far. So she took French 1 2 years ago, and she's currently in French 2. So initially I was a little worried. You know, I knew that she was bright, that I remembered she had a good work ethic. I knew that she would have to double up on her work inside and outside of school if she wanted to succeed. But a gap of 2 years usually set up students for a very challenging year. And I witnessed that many times. And there was another serious but in my head. I don't know how serious it is, but I knew that Miriam was a senior. So we all have heard of a non-medical condition called senioritis, and I'm not going on to describe the symptoms, right? But in my mind, that wasn't on her side already. And let me correct myself, right? Forget everything that I said besides how bright she is and all the strong work ethic. From the first week of school, I was watching you literally think how she would do. And I was pleasantly surprised to see that not only she had not forget what she learned, but she truly tried. And she came with that kind of a new maturity, new discovered maturity, and also quiet confidence. She wasn't shy asking questions and answering questions. And to this day, she's probably one of the very, very few students who still raises her hand in my class. Because the language, it's unforgiving. But there you go. I can firmly confirm that senioritis, it's a myth, at least in Miriam's case. The language also, it's a communication, right? Means communication. And Miriam, you strongly, kind of exceedingly fulfill this requirement. So you're so genuinely engaged in class that your absence, which happens so rarely, it's even more noticeable when it does happen. So when I look at Miriam, every day she reminds me of why I chose to become a teacher, right? Yeah, to pass on knowledge and to inspire. But there is one thing that makes her so special. It's that I know that she has other classes that she's passionate about. She's passionate about math. She wants to become an engineer, and yet she gives her all attention and hard work and respect to the language that it deserves. That's it. That's what makes you Miriam, and this internal drive to learn, to improve, and to do better. So it was a delight to be your teacher. Thank you.
Up next, Mr. Callis from our math department will be recognizing Savannah Stone.
Good morning. Congratulations to all of our champions. It's an honor to be here this morning enjoying this free celebration. Savannah Stone is in many ways the ideal student. She is attentive and inquisitive, engaged and engaging. Savannah is one of the few students who does not leave questions unresolved. Instead, she seeks out solutions and strategies so that she understands the why. So many times she has asked insightful questions that I, as the instructor, did not anticipate. Savannah is the current record holder for coming in outside of class to talk about the math that we are studying. Savannah is enrolled in one of the most challenging courses we teach here at Huntley High School. Prior awesome students, reflecting on the course at the end, have shared with me that during the 2 semesters, they experienced frustration and self-doubt, and sometimes tears. I am in awe of every single one of my students because they, just by being enrolled in calculus, are doing something that I could not have done when I was in high school. In light of such a trying course, Savannah Stone has always tried her best, and she has challenged herself to understand more deeply, to master the techniques, and to comprehend the concepts of a field of study which took hundreds of geniuses, hundreds of years to develop. I appreciate her sincerity, her fearlessness, and her dedication to her studies. I would like to take this opportunity to offer her the highest compliment that I can offer as a teacher. You inspire me to want to be a better teacher. Thank you.
Receiving the award from the Science Department, Annalise Rodriguez will be recognized by Ms. Johnson and Ms. Weddle.
Good morning, everyone. Mrs. Johnson and I are so excited to be here this morning to recognize Annalise. Throughout the school year, Annalise has always been such a strong student, performing at or mainly above our expectations. However, this semester, Annalise has grown to not only be a strong student, but truly a strong leader. During group activities, we often hear Annalise leading discussions with her peers, asking in-depth questions, explaining reasoning and rationale, as well as helping them understand and access the material. Because of Annalise, several students that were struggling are now thriving and engaging in the content. Annalise has a way of speaking that makes everyone feel included and welcome. Her personality is so warm and inviting. Annalise's dream is to study biology and go to medical school. To that, we say that the future of medicine will gain one of the most warm and endearing people that we've had the pleasure of teaching. Annalise, you're capable of greatness, and we are excited to see all the amazing things that you will accomplish. Thank you for inspiring us daily and making a difference in our lives and the lives of those around you. Thank you.
And lastly, from our wellness department, Ms. Nickham will be recognizing Tiffany Lee.
Alright, sorry I don't have much of a voice, so this is going to be fun. But hello everyone. It is with great admiration that I recognize Tiffany Lee for her unwavering dedication, positivity, and leadership. Throughout my time teaching her in both dance and health class, I have been continuously impressed by her work ethic, enthusiasm, and ability to uplift those around her. Not only does she excel academically, but she also brings an infectious energy that inspires her peers. Beyond the classroom, Tiffany has demonstrated an exceptional commitment to the arts, actively participating in the Raiders dance team, HHS Orchis Dance Company, and numerous other dance-related extracurriculars. Her passion for dance is evident in every performance, every rehearsal, and every moment she steps into the studio. Tiffany approaches challenges with determination, always striving to improve while maintaining a positive and encouraging spirit. Her willingness to put in the extra effort, support her teammates, and lead by example makes her a true role model. What sets Tiffany apart is not just her talent, but her attitude. She is consistently showing up, ready to work, eager to learn, and willing to put herself beyond her comfort zone. She embraces every opportunity for growth and never backs down from a challenge. Her resilience and drive are truly commendable. It has been a pleasure watching Tiffany grow and thrive, and I have no doubt that she will continue to achieve great things. Her dedication, positivity, and leadership make her an invaluable part of our community, and I look forward to seeing all the incredible things she will accomplish in the future. Keep shining and uplifting others with your bright personality, and your hard work does not go unnoticed.
Please join me in another round of applause for all of our students, families, friends, and presenters. Parents, guardians, families, and friends, thank you for your support and for supporting such wonderful young people who continue to be a positive influence in our school and community. Students, please know that your character and hard work do not go unnoticed. These wonderful staff members chose you because they see something in who you are and the work that you put in, so keep up the great work. And staff, thank you for your commitment to learning and for taking the time today to recognize one of your students. As we wrap up, my last request is that all students will come forward to take one large group photo with their certificates. Once photos are taken, feel free to use the backdrop to take some of your own personal photos to get this, as we start to get this room ready for first hour class. Students, at the end of our celebration, you'll head to your first hour class, and thank you so much for being here today. Students, come on up.